This is the outside of the Adria Adora Tiber. If I firstly move to the gas locker, you will see that we have plenty of room in here for 2 gas bottles. The regulator itself just sits here, and then the hose comes off the regulator and screws into the propane bottle and is tightened with a gas spanner. Bottle on and off on the top. Do make sure that the bottle is isolated for travel. Also in here we have the corner steady winding handle, the wheel brace and the spare wheel itself. Front corner steady wind point just here. And then as we move round, we have water into the caravan at this point here. So take the submersible, drop it into the aqua roll, and then plug it in to the side of the caravan, and it will click and lock into position just here. To remove it, just pull on the trigger and pull towards you. Battery locker just here. So we have the leisure battery. We then have the mains hookup point just here. And if I just remove this, you'll see that we have external TV and satellite points. We also have the main 25 amp 12 volt fuse just here. So if you don't have 12 volt working in the caravan, just check to see if this fuse is blown. And then we also have the isolator key point for the Power Touch motor mover. Flue for the Aldi boiler just here. We don't really need to do anything with this. There's no covers or anything that need to be removed. Just make sure that nothing is obstructing it. Next we have the toilet. So at the top here we have the header tank fill. So in this part here you can add your pink solution if you wish, and then top the rest up with water, either using a hose pipe or a watering can. Never travel with this completely full, as it will slosh around and make a mess everywhere inside the caravan. So to drain it down for either travel or winterization, come to where the cassette is located, and then tucked up here you will find the header tank drain down tube. To remove the cassette, just lift up on the orange handle and then pull towards you. Before use, remove the cap and add your toilet chemical with a small amount of water. This is also where it empties from. Just remember that when you are emptying it, to hold the button in just here to release the vacuum inside. It's also advisable to keep this seal lubricated. Thetford do their own seal lubricant, but any silicone based lubricant is fine. And by turning this section here, allows access inside for additional cleaning. All of these cassettes are now on wheels with extendable handles. Grey water drains just here, so anything that goes down the plug holes comes out at these 2 points just here. They do have covers for when not in use. And then as I move round to the rear, we can see the rear corner steady wind points. Both vents for the fridge freezer. Again, just make sure that nothing is obstructing them and try to avoid spraying too much water at them when washing the caravan. We then also have the tyre pressures just there in bar. And then on the weight plate we obviously have the weight of the caravan and then the payload, etc. But we also have the tyre sizes as well, and tucked right at the bottom there you'll also find the wheel nut torque settings as well. Wet locker just here, and within the wet locker you will also find a 3-pin socket. And then we have the external barbecue point. To use the barbecue point, get the barbecue spear, which is about this long, attach the hose of the barbecue to one end using a Jubilee clip, and then plug the other end in when my finger is here and it will lock into place. That will then allow you to turn the gas on. To remove it, just push the collar up and it will then release. And then as I come back round to the front, you can then see the other front corner steady wind point.